Hey everyone, very often I want to run some kind of script or application and test it, but maybe I'm not confident in what it's going to do. It has some potential impact on my system. So I would like to run it in a very isolated environment where it can't do any damage. Historically, I might spin up a virtual machine, but that virtual machine takes a certain amount of time, has a certain amount of overhead. So what's happened now is we have this idea of the Windows Sandbox. So what the Sandbox provides is that exact isolated desktop purpose. I can run a single Sandbox instance at a time, so I cannot run multiple. It's using the same OS build as my host OS. There's a lot of sharing going on. And when I shut this thing down, it would lose all of its state, refreshing it back to blank. Now, if I was to reboot it within the Sandbox, then it doesn't reset. So some sort of applications require a reboot. Those will still work. But if I close this thing down, it's going to warn me. Hey, at this point, it's going to discard all of the state. So it's basically, hey, I do the thing I want to do, test the thing, and then I just close it, and it's going to wipe away all of that state. Now, I just enabled this as a feature. So if I go into sort of Windows features on or off, I'll see the option to just turn on Windows Sandbox. Then it just has to reboot and it will be available to you. You just type in Sandbox on the start menu and there it is. Now it is very lightweight. So yes, it's using Hyper-V as the hypervisor, but this is not a regular VM. Its disk is a dynamic delta. So most of the disk is actually just pointing to files of my host OS, and it's only about 500 megabytes of space. If I actually go and look inside this thing, so this is the default configuration, you'll see it's 4 gigabytes of memory, but even that memory is super low because it's also using something called direct map. So whereas Windows map certain files into memory, what this actually does is share and map to the same pages in memory as my base operating system, my host OS. So it has a lower memory footprint. It has GPU virtualization, so I can use GPU capabilities within this, and I can share my clipboard, printers, all of those various things. But I can change all of these things. But the whole goal here is, hey, I'd run my test, whatever it is, and then close. Now, I'm going to close this for a second. But I can customize. So what I have here is, it's just XML. You save it as a .wsb extension. And what I'm doing on my example here is, so I'm turning off networking. I'm adding additional isolation through an app isolation context. And then I'm mapping a folder from my host into the Sandbox's view of the file system, read-only, and I'm going to increase its memory to 8 gigabytes. So basically, I'm shutting it off from the network and doing those things. So now I would just double-click on this file, and now it's starting up. And you see how quickly it kind of springs into life. Now, this looks the same, but if we go into Task Manager this time, well, firstly, the memory is now 8 gigabytes. If I try and open a browser, and we just try and go to a website, I can't. I'm not connected, so it's got no connection to the internet or my own internal corporate network. If I was to look at my file system, I can see, hey, I've got that external data now available, and that's just mapping to that file system on my host. So then I could go and access stuff even without it's read-only, so I can't change anything in there. And so it's just a really nice way to go and test things in a very safe mode. And again, I just close this thing down, and any changes I did make within that are now gone. Documentation's good. You can see all the different configurations I can do in here. So this goes through all of those different changes I just did. There is a command line as well. So from the command line, I can go and start them. I can interact with them. There's various things. I can trigger commands. But it's really just a really nice way to, hey, well, I do want to do some really quick tests. Not sure what it's going to do. I want to run it in a really tight isolation. Run it in there. And exactly as the name suggests, it's a sandbox. Especially when I start doing those extra configurations, it's not long term. And I can try those things out safely. So go and play around with it. I hope that's useful. And until next video, take care.